This video is brought to you by Manscaped. Stick around to hear more about the discount that they're providing to the entire upper echelon community. Okay, today's video is a little bit late because I had community members on locals pick my topic for yesterday, but even still, I hope to explain it thoroughly and bring another angle to the table. I'm not the first YouTuber to discuss it, probably won't be the last either, but today I want to talk about the crypto scam Savethekids, its overwhelming list of connections to FaZe Clan, and the wider crypto altcoin pump and dump economy that is becoming rampant within the creator ecosystem. It all starts with Savethekids.io, which is a self-professed charity token from early June of 2021. Save the Kids had grand claims and very lofty goals. The idea was that they would raise $1 million for charity within 30 days, a claim put forward by FaZe K in the early stages of promotion. The token was built so that 1% of 3% of every single transaction would go to charity, and the project was promoted and signal boosted by channels with millions of followers. Who were those channels? It's important to note that the entire Save the Kids website has been deleted at this point in time. We are going to have to work from archives because in the 23 days since initial release, nearly everything pertaining to this crypto scam has been purged. As per the Internet Archives, however, we can see some crucial information. First, we see the mission statement, the white paper, a general description of what this is, what the token is designed to do, and especially the transaction tax, where we discover the figure 1% of 3%. Next is the promotional segment, and this is quite important, containing tweets and announcements. It turns out the token was heavily promoted by its ambassadors, FaZe K, Savethekids, FaZe Jarvis, and FaZe Nikon or Nikon, who cares? Oh, and Ricegum, the guy who also promoted the mystery brand loot boxes to his audience of children that were filled with fake items and never shipped to their customers. That guy also represents the company. These tweets were announcing their partnership with Save the Kids and generally promoting the project to their audiences. The tweets are extremely formulaic. I'm a new ambassador. Check out this project. Some of them have a cash prize for retweeting or spreading the message. It's going to change lives, and ultimately, here is the launch date. Join the community. Time for me to pay the channel bills. I end up promoting a lot of men's products recently simply because of audience demographics, and today is no different. Manscaped is a provider of high-quality men's grooming accessories from anti-chafing boxer briefs to a nose hair trimmer and even stainless steel kits for nail care. But today I want to focus on their Lawnmower 4.0 as the main attraction. The Lawnmower series comes with an LED light for precision trimming, skin-safe technology to avoid nicks and cuts, as well as various other innovations on each version to provide the best trimming experience and the best results. Of course, I'm sponsored, so keep that in mind, but I also personally use the Manscaped product line and have found the quality to be top-notch. Manscaped consistently launches new items and improves upon their existing catalog. If you click the link down below and use code UPPER, you'll get 20% off your order with free shipping for a limited time. Again, that's 20% off and free shipping on your order if you use code UPPER. Ever since I first partnered up, they've done nothing but improve, and their current philosophy of supporting a lot of YouTubers means I can appreciate them that much more. Again, link down below, excellent quality men's grooming accessories, 20% off, free shipping, check it out. Now, FaZe Clan recently made history by being the first major esports brand to be featured on the cover of Sports Illustrated. FaZe Clan is speculated to be one of the first esports brands ever that is likely to be sold at over $1 billion should an acquisition occur. But FaZe Clan has a problem. Taking a step back during the pandemic, FaZe Clan acquired millions in PPP loans. These were loans meant for small businesses, but FaZe siphoned off millions of that money for their own personal gain, while simultaneously purchasing a $30 million mansion/content house for some of their members to party in. FaZe has an optics problem, and that optics problem isn't going to get better when 4 of their members are directly attached to Save the Kids. Let's get into the details. Keeping in mind that almost all of these tweets have now been deleted, thus attempting to eliminate their connection to this crypto token after the fact, we need to look at what actually happened when Save the Kids launched. And it's a pretty self-explanatory phenomenon. As soon as the token launched, immediately it began to rise, but within 5 hours, and that's a very key number, keep that in mind, it had been crashed to less than 1/5 of its peak value, and eventually it would descend to where anyone holding the token for these 23 days since launch will have lost over 9/10 of what they put in. This pattern looks nearly identical to a pump and dump, where tokens are hyped and then sold onto the general public in order to extract as much money as possible, before closing up shop and running away with all the profits. However, because this is a crypto token built using blockchain technology, we can actually explore much deeper. If we look at the transaction history for the Kids token, the official Save the Kids crypto altcoin, we can see some interesting things. First, after the initial 1 billion tokens are minted, they begin to be dispersed in batches to other wallets as some sort of pre-sale, it looks like. The key factor here is that these distributions are happening directly after the central token wallet has minted the full supply. There are pages and pages of these transactions. We also know that these transactions are not being performed on the public market because they do not utilize PancakeSwap. PancakeSwap being the exchange necessary for the KIDS token to be converted between other currencies. These transactions are between private wallets from one account to another. Again, keep in mind that over a period of 5 hours, Savethekids lost 80% of its value. Now let's explore the wallets where these tens of millions of tokens were being sent. Without fail, the accounts where millions upon millions of tokens were sent, private transactions from the central wallet, again, without fail, they received the tokens and began to dump them on the public market within 5 hours. We can see dozens of these wallets where 9, 10, 13, 16 million tokens were dispersed, only to be immediately sold directly onto the PancakeSwap exchange. Flooding the market in this way crashes the token price, and anyone buying at that point in time, tricked by the announcements and the hype from large influencer personalities, is being used by insiders to exit their position. This is a pump and dump, about as clear-cut as it ever could be, and FaZe Clan promoted it. Here's where we need to take a big step backwards from micro to macro. This isn't new. FaZe K has been consistently posting on social media about altcoins that he says are exploding or going nuts, tagged with not financial advice at the bottom, but deleting the tweets soon after when the tokens fall back down, eviscerating all value for anyone tricked by his ploy. Dozens of other major influencers are doing the exact same thing, often synchronized with one another. Tana Mongu, I don't know how to say that, and I absolutely don't care, as well as FaZe K, promoted a token called Tits. The idea was that this one would support breast cancer, and Tana Mongu openly brags on her Instagram that her ownership in Titscoin just bought her a Rolls Royce. But the absolute cheapest Rolls Royce cars on the market right now, outside of scrapyard wrecks and used versions from decades ago, are double to triple the price of the entire market cap for the token. It is simply not possible that the coin bought her that car. Aiden Ross, one of the largest creators on all of Twitch at the moment, had some choice words on the topic and accurately discloses the current market reality when it comes to crypto token promotion by major influencers.
Chat, by the way, that MILF token shit I did a while back, I already told you guys, don't buy that shit. I got paid a bag to do that shit. Like, I don't give a fuck. I hope none of you guys actually bought it.
That's about what we should be expecting. Influencers get paid hefty sums of money to lure their underage audiences into a bad investment, but it gets far worse. Moving back to Savethekids, we can see that another creator, Some Ordinary Gamers, who also covered the topic and did an excellent job, I'll link his channel down below in the description, established a soft connection between one of the official moderators for Savethekids on their subreddit and a now dead YouTube channel, which had posted content in the FaZe Clan house about FaZe K and FaZe Jarvis. Furthermore, this official Reddit moderator for Savethekids previously promoted and heavily engaged with Sam Pepper. Sam Pepper being a well-known crypto altcoin shill who is a cameraman for FaZe Clan and also comes up with video ideas for them. Let's recap. Savethekids is announced, then promoted by 4 separate FaZe Clan members and RiceGum. It launches, and within 5 hours, 80% of the value is gone, while tens of millions of tokens are dumped on anyone buying immediately by presale backers who are exiting the scam. When this gets called out, and it does get called out, most of the FaZe Clan tweets get deleted, the website gets taken down, the Reddit gets turned to private, and the project goes dark. It gets discovered that there are connections between the official moderators for Savethekids and further creators like Sam Pepper, and understanding that Sam Pepper is also a member of FaZe Clan's general environment who chronically pumps crypto altcoins to his audience, the picture begins to form that this was not just some accidental sponsorship gone bad. This was not some noble effort for charity gone simply awry. This was something far more sinister and far more deliberate. 1% of 3%. Let that sink in. For those that don't quite get it, as of right now, let's do a little math. Savethekids is quite literally, well, read the name. It's a charity token with claims by FaZe Clan that it will raise $1 million in 30 days. Let's put that in perspective. 1% of 3%, if applied to a $100 transaction, would be 3 pennies. $100 gets broken down into 3%, $3, and 1% of $3 is 3 pennies. If we take the entire listed transaction volume for the KIDS token, broken down loosely into 24-hour increments, we end up with a $3 million transactional figure. More specifically, 3,057,000, roughly. It's actually slightly more, I guess, but I rounded down to the nearest thousand when pulling the data from coinmarketcap.com. $3,057,000 becomes $91,710, 3% of the entire transaction history. that $91,710 becomes $917.10. Savethekids, if it ever even gave that money to charity, which is highly doubtful, raised in total over the first 23 days till its entire online presence got deleted outright, less than $1,000 for charity. Initial volume was at or around $600,000 over a 24-hour period. That was its peak. After that, the volume has diminished to less than $10,000 per day, and it's still falling. If you had bought Savethekids or the Kids token and kept it, you might be unable to even sell it, period, by now. The company behind the scam has closed up shop, and FaZe members have moved on to their next big adventure, leaving financial devastation in their wake. FC can stand for a great many things, but among them are FaZe Clan and financial criminal. The current wave of altcoin crypto schemes might be something widespread, but you would be hard-pressed to find a more egregious example than Savethekids. It's not just a typical scam where lofty goals are portrayed as attainable, with no intention of ever even actually trying. It's a scam that decided to incorporate charity and underage gaming audiences. Very few of these scams are ever prosecuted at all, but this time I would like to encourage anyone out there to go to this website right here, linked down below as well, and report Savethekids as well as those involved for securities fraud. I've done it myself, and the more people that do, the more likely it is a pair of eyes will actually investigate all this. Also, and significantly more important, if anyone who watches this has insider information for whatever reason on the scam, you can go to this website right here and become a whistleblower entitled to a reward. The SEC whistleblower program has paid many millions of dollars to those that bring down financial scam rings and Ponzi schemes. So if anyone has insider information on who, how, and why all of this happened, feel free to use the link down below and get yourself paid in the process. I often receive feedback that my videos are good or entertaining, but don't really change anything, so maybe this time we can actually change something. These FaZe Clan members should be removed from the company, prosecuted, and subjected to the search and discovery process that comes as a result. Hopefully that will happen, and I guarantee that a lot more would come out during that process, because that's when they really dig and find the stuff that you did that you don't want people to know about. And I suspect that they've done a lot of things they don't want people to know about. But that's it. If you want support, there are links down below, primarily Odyssey, which is a YouTube platform alternative where you can watch all of my content for free. Also Locals, $5 a month on Locals is probably the best way and the most reliable way to support the channel. Plus I'll be putting more stuff on there, like merch discounts for upcoming designs, topic polls, you can choose what I cover, etc. There's another gaming YouTuber to check out, merchandise, Discord, I'm going to be active more there now that my Twitter is permanently banned, etc., etc. But I'll cut it there and stop rambling. As always, thank you all for watching, and have a nice night.